cultivating change, letting go of the old and embracing the new to transform your life. Change is a certain thread in the tapestry of human existence. To grow we need a push, a light at the end of a tunnel, as they say, that leads us on the path to development. Nonetheless, change is not always seen as desirable, as it may be met with trepidation, suspicion, and opposition. Often we seek refuge in what is familiar to us, comforting the known as opposed to welcoming the new. Success will only come through appreciating the fact that change is not a war but a process that must be fostered. The whole exercise is not about destroying what is available in favor of an unknown tomorrow. It is about laying a foundation for better days ahead. It is in this shift in perception, this redirection of energy, which opens up the path for harnessing all the genius that exists deep inside each one of us. If we concentrate our resources towards opposing the dead, we tend to be slaves of the bygone era with endless resistance and immobility. They consume our limited resources in defending something that we don't want anymore, perpetuating old habits and ideas that stump our development process. It is in our minds. This inner resistance forms a psychological fencing that stops us from welcoming this revolutionary force. We need not to struggle with the unavoidable, let the past pass us, accept the changing circumstances without reservations towards what is yet to be seen. That does not necessarily imply rejecting the important lessons and experiences that we obtained during our journey. We should understand that the past is just an initial step rather than a final destination. However, it is merely a building block and not a ready structure. However, focusing our energy to constructing the new creates ample opportunities. Through this, we are able to participate actively at molding of our tomorrow, forming a trail that leads us through our desires and visions. Such paradigm shift makes it possible for us to view change as positive and exciting prospect, instead of a source of dread. In accepting the new, we should be prepared for leaving our comfort zone, ready to explore hitherto unknown pastures that hold opportunity on their frontier. New ideas and fresh approaches should become a part and parcel of our everyday routine. It entails accepting to make errors while being flexible and changing approaches as situations demand. Changing one's worldview does not happen overnight, but as a series of steps that require persistence and determination. Tending our garden of tomorrow, where we plant the seeds of new ideas, care for them by giving our attention, and watch them grow in a brighter future. In order to be successful in a transition towards change, it requires us to have the perception of lifelong learning, and a preparedness to learn more and even more. As such, we should look up from those people who have learned to adapt and borrow some of their experiences and knowledge for ourselves. When we direct our efforts towards growth, we unleash a power of personal regeneration that is unyielding. We transform ourselves into agents of positive transformation in our lives and on others as well. This is what drives us to motivate people to accept changes that stretch beyond their limits and make bold steps towards achieving their dreams. A change should not be seen as a threat, it must be embraced. This is a chance for us to change, develop, and come into our own. Adopting the new opens new ways of life, thus making our future bright, full of meanings and happiness.